What is up, everyone? Volathis here, and Final Fantasy XIV has a returning event, which is the Moogle Treasure Trove, and this one is going to be the Hunt of Soldiery, and that is going to happen from January 20th until the launch of patch 5.2, which is scheduled sometime in February. And we can see here we have some items here. They have the job. I think it's the job stars. I can't remember. They'll list the items below. And we have a Namazu necklace over here. And for those of you who don't know, to get these rewards is you're going to do events that they list below here. And once you complete them, you can get the tombstones and turn them in for items. And to do this, the duties have to be level synced. You cannot use an undersized party, as it says here. And down below we can see some of the objectives. So we have Praetorium again for 10. Duneskaith and Castrum is 7. And then for 5 stars we have the Weeping City, Arnvale, and the Hidden Gorge. And then for 3 tombstones you have Voidark, Sunken, Temple of Corn, Cutter's Cry, Stone Vigil, and the Darkhold here. And these should all be about the same places that they have before. Yes. So there's Limsa Lamensa, Nugrandia, and Udal, and some of the items here. So we have the necklace, we have a Magitech Predator, and that is from, I can't remember what it's from, Stormblood. But it is a dungeon drop. We have the Warring Lanier here, which is one of the primal birds, and we have a few question rolls. I think these are returning ones. We have some items that are from World Fates that exist in Heavensward. A lot of people don't do anymore. We have the Fedora. Then we have the riding maps as usual, and then the old Beast Tribe mounts here, as well as the MGP Platinum card. I think Kefka was not in the last one, and neither was the Lesser Panda. I could be wrong on that. For minions, we have some cards here. Shiva, Bismarck, Sophia, Good King, Mog, and then some other equestrian rolls, and then it's the Job Mastery Magic Prism. So those are going to be the options for the rewards. And that's, like I said, all you have to do is do the events that they listed. It has to be an undersized party, so you'll have to queue for that. And I believe, I don't think they say it, but you cannot do in progress as well, if I remember correctly. So you'll have to do that. Time frame is good. With that being said, though, I do want to share my thoughts on this. I would say that for the most part in the past, I've been kind of positive about this event. I'm not really excited about this one showing up again. This is sort of been a recurring event that has happened right before the launch of a major patch. Of course, with the idea, I would assume, to help players like me that aren't really playing as much get back into the game and play sort of the lesser played content, as well as provide items for people that can't get it because a lot of this content isn't touched anymore. With that being said, though, I think this event could be done better in the future. I will say, I personally am not going to touch the Praetorium for this. Ever since it was changed to you can't skip the cutscenes, I don't really want to do it just because of how long the instance takes. I personally don't know how they could fix that. I understand not forcing players to skip those because they're very important cutscenes to the story, but doing something like that drains me a lot more than doing like a quick run of like PvP or like a real fast run of the Voidark. The other thing that I've thought about that I wish they would change here is that every time this event returns, we get a new tombstone, and the previous loot, you can see it, but you can't buy it unless you have those old tombstones. I think it would be better for this event moving forward if it was all just one currency and you could buy from the previous ones in case maybe you didn't have enough time. Although I will say they do give plenty of time to complete this event, but maybe some of the other rewards you didn't get last time And I know the majority of the reason why the other reason is to help the new players, and I'm all for that. That's great. I am not excited about the choices in this, mostly because they got rid of most of the PvP and left us with one option, which is the Hidden Gorge. Nothing against Hidden Gorge. I really hope that this will help the queue times and make it pop quicker, but I would have liked the other PvP options to would have stayed in, and maybe some more options. Maybe the previous options could have stayed and they just add on top of that. But this event is going to return. While I do like the Namazu item, I don't know if this time around I want to get it, because I really like the Namazu bell. It's not a bad item, like I said, but I don't know. This might be the last time that I'm going to consider really trying for this event, especially if this is going to be returning every time when we're in the down period right before a major patch. But I think that's all I wanted to talk about it. Like I said, I'm not as excited as I have been in the past about this event. Could be because it's so frequent. You know, every 3 months we see this event return. But let me know in the comments down below, do you enjoy these type of events? If you don't, you know, what do you think they could do to improve this or something of that nature? Let's talk about in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. With that being said, my name is Volathis, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.